We are live on this wonderful Saturday afternoon here in the Lantern Cave. Um, yes, we're just starting here. Still trying to wake up. Actually, woke up this morning to some very interesting news, so I had to put it in the thumbnail. Of course, I think it's a very interesting news. I want to talk about what's up. We got some people already watching already. Got some people liking. Some people in the comments. What's up, Ryan C? WB needs to give Zack another chance. I don't know how many chances this Zack Snyder really needs. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, we'll get to the news in a second. I woke up to this news today that Zack Snyder is going to be executive producer on the Suicide Squad. It was just announced, actually. Yes. Yeah, Infix Max. Go to hell, you WB pimp. Are we all WB pimps? Because we want to see more DC movies. Not just movies by one filmmaker. I want to see movies by a bunch of different filmmakers. And that's why we support things like WB and what's the other one? Sony. And there's like a bunch of fucking other studios here. And Metalheads. I think just by bringing in some of the cast from the first movie lends him EP credit. That's not how it works, Metalheads. That's not how it works. I think they're bringing him in on the Suicide Squad movie because they have some contractual obligations to fill with Zack Snyder, and they're just finishing them out here. But let's go ahead and share the screen here. The Suicide Squad, directed by James Gunn, written by James Gunn. John Ostrander, who actually wrote the Suicide Squad books, at least the ones that started back in the 80s and stuff. He's 72 years old. I don't think he wrote the script. I think James Gunn straight up wrote the script. Do I support Pattinson? Of course. Who doesn't? Who doesn't support Pattinson? It's only weirdos don't support him. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and get this screen up here. Hold on. I got to get the page up here. Let's see. We go to all film cast. We go down. Executive producer Walter Hamada. All right. Producer Charles Roven, Dark Knight. He's been on pretty much every DC movie since the trilogy, right? Since the Batman trilogy, I believe. And then right here, a familiar face, Zack Snyder, has been added as executive producer to James Gunn's The Suicide Squad. He was not an executive producer on this movie this whole year until this morning. So very interesting. I think it has to do with some contractual obligations they have to fill with him, because if you remember, back when Zack Snyder signed on for Man of Steel, he signed on to be a producer for several DC films. And so you had like Man of Steel, Batman vs. Superman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Suicide Squad, and a couple more. Birds of Prey. He was on that one as well as an executive producer. And yeah, I'm sure lots of people are going to try to twist this as WB trying to get Zack Snyder back, but I think they're just trying to fill out those obligations because he, as far as we know, he had nothing to do with the making of the Suicide Squad movie that James Gunn's here. And by the way, I love the tagline. They're dying to save the world. I think that's a pretty good tagline. How do you guys feel about that? James Gunn's star meter on the rise. On the rise. If you guys want to call HBO Max about this, there's a number right there, bottom left right here. You can call them up, and I'm sure they'll be happy to take all your questions about this. Yes. What's up, Tony? What's up, Christian? What's up, Big Afford Entertainment? Is that Nazo? Oh God, I forget the first part of the name. You know. Yes, it's new. Darkseid's Daughter, what's up? Do you think Flash is going to be successful? Yeah, I think it's going to be successful. You should see the tracking numbers it's on right now. It's crazy. It's crazy. I think it's worth shorten that movie. I don't think it's going to make the money everybody else thinks it's going to make. Like people think the Flash is going to be like $1 billion fucking hit here, and all the numbers seem to suggest that too. But I don't know. I think it's going to be short of $1 billion. I'm just taking a wild guess right there. I think it's just going to be short of that billion mark. Classy. What's up, Classy? But yeah, executive producers, usually it's like, what do you call it? What do you call it? Just like in name only, but they do make a certain percentage of the budget as their actual paycheck. So they are paying Zack Snyder for the Suicide Squad. We're talking like upwards to 25% of the budget they can get paid, which I don't think is what he's getting paid. He's probably paid a smaller percentage than that, but he's still getting paid a percentage of the budget. That's why his name is there as executive producer. And you notice his wife, Deborah Snyder, not an executive producer on the movie. And they usually come as a pair, those two. So very interesting. Very interesting. Of course, Walter Amada is the other executive producer. But, interesting. So I really feel like they're just trying to hash out these obligations they have to Zack Snyder. That's the only news that came up today. Zack Snyder was added as executive producer this morning on the Suicide Squad movie. On to the other news. We're going to talk about box office. We're going to talk about box office stuff. So we can remove that. Now, I think we should talk about Flash first. Because the Hollywood Stock Exchange has the Flash fucking going through the roof since like December. Like it's been just on an uphill track this whole fucking time. We're talking they're expecting this movie to make a lot of money its first weekend. It's definitely going to be over 4,000 theaters for sure. It's definitely going to be making a crazy amount of money. But the thing is it going to have legs to continue? Some things I want to show you guys, and I'll use BBS as an example here. If I can just get it up. If we can only just get it up here. Screen share, Chrome tab. Where is it? Batman vs Superman. Share this screen. How's that coming? How's that look on this side? Can y'all see that? It's a little tiny. Maybe I can zoom in right here. And zoom in a little bit. This is the numbers for Batman vs Superman. Is that zoomed in too much? Good enough. Good enough. But as you see here, made 872 million worldwide. Decent number until you look at the metrics down here. And the metrics don't really look that great for Batman versus Superman. The opening weekend was 50% of its gross. And that's not that good. When your opening weekend is half of what you're making on the movie, that's not a great sign. That usually is a sign that the movie didn't have legs. And if you look at the legs, we're not even at 2. It's under 2. So, not that great. Not that great. You know why? And let's compare it to, compare it to the other movie, Man of Steel. If it'll load here. Let's let it load here. Man of Steel right here. As you see here, Man of Steel made 667 million worldwide. Opening box office weekend was only 40% of its total gross. And look at its legs, 2.5. You know what I'm saying? So it had longer legs than BVS. And it 3 times its production budget, which is that's what you're looking for. You're looking for 3 times your production budget. That is a breaking even. That's breaking even, which is all right. And we can go back. Let's just go use the arrows. Go back here real quick to BBS, and you can see 3.3 times. So just breaking even again. We're just breaking even again. And it has a lot to do with this fucking overinflated production budget, which it just kept happening on Zack Snyder movies for some reason. So now let's go to another movie, Shazam. Shazam, which didn't make that huge profits until you really look at the numbers. Worldwide box office only 363, but let's look at the metrics. Its opening weekend was only 38% of its gross, which means its legs were pretty good. Pretty good. All right, pretty good legs. Okay? And its worldwide box office was 4.3 times its production budget. Yeah, that's what you're looking for. You're looking for smaller budgets, and you're looking to make over 4 times your production budget back. That's a huge success. That's a lot of profit for them. And that's what we're going for with the next Shazam film, Fury of the Gods. I think the production budget is around 80 to 100 million on that film as well. So they're looking to do relatively close to 400 million to like 600 million. That's like the range they're trying to do right now for that next Shazam film. So that's your first prediction. Shazam Fury of the Gods is going to land between 400 and 600 million. That's where it's going to land. It's tough to predict the entire box office projection for the whole lifespan of the movie. But going off the first movie, if everybody saw the first movie goes back, it's going to make 400 million. Easy. How much more after that is dependent on how many times people go back to the theater to see the movie, which happened with Aquaman. Actually, Aquaman had a lot of repeat viewings, and a lot of people think Aquaman 2 is going to make a bunch of fucking money here. In fact, let me look up James Wan right now. Let's look up James Wan. Aquaman: The Lost Kingdom. Yes, so Aquaman: The Lost Kingdom is not. They're not projecting it to make more than The Flash. You know what I'm saying? So we're not looking at a movie that's going to be making $1 billion again. At least that's what it seems like. Of course, the first Aquaman movie made $1 billion, of course, but it had an opening that was spread across like 3 fucking weeks. And the last week, like it came to America. So it opened up in like every territory. Then it came to America. And it might have just been like a flash in the pan, lightning in a bottle moment. That's why I really feel like that first Aquaman movie was really flash in the pan moment, because it was the curiosity factor. People wanted to go see if the Aquaman movie was good, and a lot of people went to go re-watch it again after they saw it was good. So is that going to happen again with the next Aquaman? Of course, the movie has to be good for people to go back and see it again, but it is going to get a wide release. It is going to be in like 4,000 theaters, so you never know what is going to happen. Of course, Furious did very well. Oh, we're still showing the Shazam screen. I'm still showing the Shazam numbers here. This is a key number right here. 4.3 times production budget. That's the goal. That's the goal. That's why a lot of these superhero films that they're making with DC are going to be lower budget. Suicide Squad's another lower budget film. Do they have an estimated budget? I don't think they do have an estimated budget here yet. But I know it's under 150 million. It's got to be. Because I think that was the range of the first movie, and this doesn't look like it has the same. But then again, it might. When you look at the names of the cast, that's a lot of people they got to pay. Sylvester Stallone's playing King Shark in the Suicide Squad. It's a lot of money to pay a guy to just say King Shark is a shark. That's going to be his fucking line over and over in that movie. I don't know why. Why would you get Sylvester Stallone to do that character? I don't get it. Seems like a waste of money when you can get any voice actor. But I think people are going to be surprised by how well the Suicide Squad does. Of course, the Suicide Squad is also releasing on HBO Max, which is going to hurt its overall box office. I think that's pretty apparent. I don't think any HBO Max movie has done amazing in theaters. I think Godzilla vs. Kong was like one of the higher performing ones. I think it made around 400 million or something like that. Why am I guessing? I could just look it up right now, can't I? Gojira versus Kong. Is this the right one? Yeah, this is the right one. As you see, 444 million. But as you look down here, didn't even make 3 times its production budget, which was 155 million. Of course, these are estimates. This is the numbers. These are estimates. But still, had some legs though. Had some fucking legs. Was in theaters a long time. That's mainly because nothing else was in theaters. So they thought, might as well put that in theaters. It's raining a lot here. I don't know if my connection's going to go out. It might. It's, Florida. Raining on and off all day here. Storming and whatnot. But yeah, looking at that, that's a little fucked for Godzilla vs. Kong. And I feel like it has a lot to do with HBO Max. I feel like if this movie was just released in theaters, it would have made probably closer to 500 million easy, maybe closer to 600 million, because you had to force people to go to the theater to see it. If they could just watch it on HBO Max, why the fuck, I didn't go to theaters to see it. I'm sure there's a lot of people like me. There might not be. There might not be a lot of people like me. All right. Oh, God. But anyway. What's some other stuff I want to look up here? Yeah, let's look up the Flash here. Hold on. What's this page? I'm looking up a bunch of different pages. Box Office Mojo. I like Box Office Mojo because you can really look in depth with like international markets and stuff like that. I like that a lot. Worldwide markets. You can see what's doing good in like China. Hold on, let me show this page here. Hold on here. Stop sharing that page. Share this page. Share. Fuck, now I gotta find the page. Is it this one? It's a guess. Kinda. No, this is IMDb Pro. Never mind. Remove. Stop sharing. Share this page instead. Share screen. Custom windows. There it is. 2021 worldwide box office. As you see, the number 1 movie this year is Hi Mom. And the second movie is Detective Chinatown 3. As you guessed it, these are Chinese movies. Look how much Hi Mom made. It made $822 million. And it didn't even open in America. It made most of its money in China. It grossed $820 million in China. China's a big market. Hollywood has been trying to break into China for a long time. That's why that Asian character was in Zack Snyder's Justice League, by the way. They're trying to break into that Chinese market. But, artistic integrity, right? What are we going here? What are we doing here? Hi, Mom. Yeah, I'm not going to watch this movie ever. Why would I ever watch this movie? Okay. But anyway, yeah. As you can see, Godzilla vs. Kong was third with 440. And Fast is right on its ass. I think Fast and Furious is definitely going to pass it. Definitely going to pass it. Because it's only been, 6 days? No, 9 days since Fast and Furious has been out. It's definitely going to pass Godzilla vs. Kong. And Fast 9. Who the fuck? Who produced this movie? Who produces Fast and Furious? Does anybody know? Off the top of your heads? Title summary. Universal Pictures. Universal. So they definitely are. What's the full distributor? Nobody was a big hit for them. That's nice. I like that movie. That's a good movie. More people should go see Nobody. Oh, I hope the connection's not going out here. It's fucking storming. It's fucking storming. They don't want people giving you the facts right now. Stop sharing that. All right. We all saying in the chats here. Classy says the Batman's going to make 975 million. That's, I love Classy. I love when people make very specific numbers. I think that's hilarious. Funny. Because, we could say whatever number, we could pull up whatever number out of our ass, But really, to make those kind of numbers, 900 plus million to a billion, it's got to be a really good film that people are going to rewatch over and over. You know, and I feel like the Batman is like, I feel like the Batman is one of those films that's going to be like dope. And yeah, people are going to go back to the theaters and rewatch it over and over. The Flash, I'm questioning if that's going to be a movie if people go back to the theaters. But if we look at this site, this is hold on here. Let me screen share this. This is a Hollywood Stock Exchange. Y'all can look this up on your own if you wanted to. Share. This is the Aquaman screen right now. Hold on, let me get classy out of here. Yeah, Snyder. Yeah, wait, we're done with Snyder. That was the beginning part. We're done with Snyder. Okay. They're filling out his contractual obligations. That's probably why he was an executive producer on Wonder Woman 84, even though he had very little to do with that film as well. Kazuka, welcome to the chats. We're talking about box office stuff today. And as you share, shares held long. I don't know if you guys can see it. Maybe I need to zoom in a little bit. Hey, it's better. Is that better? Yeah, shares held long for Aquaman. So, you know, it's been climbing back up. But it's 188 million. You know, current value is 199 million. Interesting. But wait, what you guys say? Batman? The Batman or the Flash? Let's look up the Flash. Look at the Flash, because I want you to see something. It's kind of crazy right now. Look at this number. The shares held long. 469 million. That's wild. That's wild. And this is December 7th. It's been going up ever since then. As far as you know, the numbers and stuff. You know, ever since it went to production, really, it's been going up. Of course, there's your little Annie Machete Flash thing. Very cool. Very cool. Very neat. Very neat. But this is essentially saying that, you know, its first week in theaters, it's going to make around that kind of money worldwide. We're talking worldwide numbers. And this is pretty much what Fast 9 just did, roughly. You know what I'm saying? We're roughly. So they're kind of saying that The Flash is going to have a Fast and Furious type of opening, which is a big opening, guys. Fast and Furious, it might have been disappointing for a Fast and Furious movie, but that's still a pretty big opening. If a Flash movie could do that, can match that, I think that's a huge win. That's a huge opening, really. Of course, it's going to be in 4,000 theaters. I don't know why they say not available. They should just put an estimate. It's definitely going to be over 4,000 theaters for sure. It's going to have a wide release. And when's this going to come out? I don't know what day it's coming out. We'll tell you. All right, November 7th, 2022. So yeah. Yeah, every movie releasing in 2022 and 2023, those should have no problems with theaters and, you know, putting in as much theaters as possible. That there should be no problems there. All right, we're past COVID. Get your fucking shots. We're past it. What was I also going to look up? Do they have Tomorrow War? No, that's not how you spell it. Ooh. I don't think they have it on here. Oh, they did right here. Yeah. Because this, you know why? Because you know why it dropped like this? Because up until this point, people were thinking this was going to be a movie in theaters. And then Amazon Prime's no, it's an Amazon Prime movie. And then boom. Forget about your box office. Which is a shame because I just saw this movie last night. It's a solid movie. It has a lot of fucking problems with the, you know, time travel stuff. Makes no goddamn sense in this movie. It really doesn't when you really think about it. It's you know, she has the vial, right? Oh, let me close this ad. She has the vial, right? Oh, wait, Black Widow. Can I click that? You can go Black Widow. I see Black Widow's value pretty good right now. It's constantly going up. Comes out July 9th, 4,000 theaters, 4,000 theaters. That's always a big sign that a movie's going to make a lot of money. But see, this is why I was on a stream the other day, and some people were saying like Black Widow was going to make $1 billion because the Marvel fans are going to turn out for it. But like, it's been fluctuating. You know what I'm saying? It hasn't been like going like skyrocketing. It was at a high point and it's been going down and, up and down, fluctuating, but on a downward trend. It's on a downward trend. So unless the movie's really fucking good and people are going back to it multiple times, there's no way it's going to make $1 billion. In fact, I think it's going to make, way past that number they got there, maybe like around 300 million its opening weekend worldwide. Worldwide. We got to always remember, I'm talking worldwide numbers. Domestically, it could be whatever the fuck it is. Worldwide is what really matters. It's where they're making their bank. And yeah. What other movies are coming out here? Kind of lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, Tomorrow War. What the fucking? I gotta talk about Tomorrow War a little bit. Oh, let's put. How do I put this down here? Let's talk about Tomorrow War a little bit, dude. That movie. All right, I'll spoil a little bit. I'm going to make a review and post that maybe later today or tomorrow. I still got to make it, but like they find a solution to the problem, right? And then he goes back in time. So if he was always going to go back in time anyway, and they found the solution, shouldn't the future automatically change? Or shouldn't anything change about the future instantly? Because, he's always going to go back in time. Time is like a continuous thing, right? So did he fix the future or didn't he? It's like what I'm wondering. The movie kind of ends too. Like Tomorrow War just ends. There is no franchise baiting with that movie. That movie fucking ends. Darkseid's Daughter says Dune. Ooh, that's a good little thing we could talk about Dune here. Hold on here. Box Office Mojo had something about Dune today in the news. Hold on. I'm going to find the news. Let's go top stories. Go on. Maybe it's from here. Load. Okay. I'm looking for this update on Dune. Yes, here. IMDb Pro has Dune listed from post-production to complete. That's what IMDb Pro has right now for Dune. It's done. It's done. Okay. 100% done. It's in the can, as they would say. It's ready to go. They're waiting for time to drop it. Its estimated budget is $165 million. That might be a little conservative, because the movie looks like it costs way more than that, but I'm sure it's just that. I'm sure that's just what it is. $165 million. It looks like a $200 million movie. But yeah, this is a Warner Brothers picture, right? Ooh, I'm pretty sure. No, Legendary and distributor is Warner Brothers. Of course, Legendary was having disputes over whether or not Doom was going to be on the HBO Max service. It is not. It is going to be just in theaters, I think. I think that's official. I think it's just going to be in theaters, which would really help that movie. Every movie that comes out on HBO Max, its box office gets hurt. Because, like, why on earth would you go to the theater when you could see it at home? And I feel like that's what's going to hurt the Suicide Squad box office here. I really feel like that's going to happen. But yeah, Dune is in the can. It's past post-production. It's done. Suicide Squad. I want to just look at Suicide Squad here for a second because I remember this movie doing very well. Yes, damn. That first Suicide Squad movie's budget was over $175 million. For that movie cost $175 million. I bet Will Smith was like 20% of that budget. He's like 25% of that budget right there. because I'm looking at this cast. This cast is nothing huge for the first Suicide Squad. Just Will Smith is like, he's the number one guy there. Margot Robbie wasn't like a huge star yet when she was in that Suicide Squad, you know. I think she was in Wolf of Wall Street maybe before that movie came out. I don't know. I hope everything's coming through on the mic all right. Hope all the audio levels are good. Suicide Squad grossed $746 million worldwide. Oh, God. I need that coffee. I was dying here. I was dying. I'm going to pull up the numbers here. We're having a lot of fun just looking at box office stuff here. Oh, we can look at what 007 what that's going to be doing here. Please review Dune. Okay, I gotta wait for the movie to come out. I can't review it before it comes out. All right, I don't have a. I wish I worked for Warner Brothers. I don't. Okay, I don't. I know, sad. I wish I did. I've been making all kinds of money because I'm just a fucking genius. Okay. Oh, but yeah, Suicide Squad did very well. The first movie. People can talk whatever shit they want about that first Suicide Squad movie. Money talks. Money fucking talks, dude. Where is it? Boom. Okay. Even the DVD sales, dude. This movie came out 2016. The Blu-rays and DVDs came out the next year. It's only been on the market for like 5 years, less than 5 years. It's almost at 100 million. This is the same amount as. Wait, can I go back here? Oh no, I think I fucked it up here. Fuck. Goddamn. Hold on here. Let's go back to Batman vs Superman. I just like Batman vs Superman as like just to show you how critical some numbers are here. But yeah, look at those DVD sales. It was like 85 million for Suicide Squad. It beat out Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice. And Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice has been on the marketplace longer than Suicide Squad. Not by much, like half a year to a year longer, but still. How is Suicide Squad beating out Batman versus Superman on home, market performance? You know what I'm saying? Like, how is that possible? Look back here, Batman versus Superman made 3 times its budget, 3.3. That's breaking even. Nice to break even. It's better to do better than that. You know what I'm saying? And that's what Suicide Squad did. It did 4.3 times its production budget. 4.3 times, and that's a sizable production budget for like this kind of movie. And I imagine James Gunn's Suicide Squad has to be under this because I'm looking at the trailers and stuff, and it's just like it doesn't seem like it's costing this much. It might. I don't know. I don't even think we have estimates on James Gunn's Suicide Squad. I don't even think that's out yet. But like this shit had legs. Made 4.3 times its put. That's huge, dude. That's fucking massive profit. Nuts. I mean, if you want to look at some serious profit making, we could look up Endgame. I think that movie made like $2 billion. It's just silly how much money Endgame made. Where is it? Definitely not that one. It's Avengers Endgame. Look at this ridiculousness. Look at this. 7 times its production budget. Mind you, how ridiculously big that budget was. $400 million for Endgame. Let that sink in. $400 million for a fucking movie. If that movie costs $150 million, it would have made like, what, 12 times its budget back? 12 times? 13 times its budget back? And that's the idea Walter Hamada has right now. I'm telling you that right now. That's what he has with these DC movies. We're talking low budget movies, and hopefully you might get 1 or 2 to fucking blow up and make $1 billion, and then you're going to be getting like 7 times to 10 times your production budget back. That's what they're looking for with these DC films. I wouldn't put it past them. You know what I'm saying? If that is their grand plan, to just put out movies that are under try to do their best to keep it under 150 million for every DC movie. Even under 100 million, you can make a good film with that, and you get huge returns. I think that's fucking crazy that they spent 400 million on a Endgame. That's fucking crazy. Insane in the membrane. But they knew they were going to make this kind of money. They knew they were going to make almost $3 billion. Or else they wouldn't have spent that kind of money, for sure. But still, that is crazy. Somebody said 007. I wonder if I could just type in 007, see what happens here. Let's see if the whole franchise comes up. Yes. What was the most recent one? Spectre, right? I think Spectre was it. Look at that. Great. That's a great number. 879 million. That's a great number. The problem? It cost 300 million to make. Cost 300 million to make. That's 100 million less than fucking Endgame. Only made 2.9. So that means Spectre didn't really break even. Didn't really break it. The fucking gods. The fucking Shazam is calling right now. Yeah, man. Interesting. That might be why they're holding back the new James Bond film. Right? They haven't released it yet. No Time to Die or Kill, James Bond, whatever fucking movie they're calling it now. Because they definitely want to get it in front of as many screens as possible. Because this is not good. This is not good. A production budget of that size and you only make this. That's not good. That's not good at all. I'm surprised they didn't take a longer break. Honestly, I'm surprised they didn't move on to another James Bond, seeing the numbers now. But it did have legs. It was in theaters a long time. So maybe, get that production budget down. That's all you got to do. What the fuck, Sony? Doesn't Sony do James Bond or Universal? One of them? I don't fucking know. Get that production budget back. Why are we having budgets this fucking big, dude? Like, what the fuck is going on? And, of course, the big companies like Warner Brothers and Disney, they don't have to worry about these kind of numbers. They don't have to worry about production budgets this big because they make billions. Billions. I think it was like Disney's made like 39 billion in the last 20 years. Warner Brothers has made 36 billion in the last 20 years. A lot of fucking money. I don't think they're sweating over a few $100 million, but still, every little bit counts. That's what I'm saying. Every little bit counts. Now, I'm really interested to see what James Gunn's Suicide Squad does. I don't think it's gonna do much, honestly. I really don't think it's gonna do that much. What do they have it on Hollywood Stock Exchange? What do they have it there? I love this site because you could type in a director name and you could see all their upcoming movies and stuff like that. I love it. Like Guardians of the Galaxy 3. What's that? Ooh, damn. Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is going to be a hit. It's going to be a hit. Don't even question it. Don't even question it. It's going to be a hit. Yeah. Very interesting here. Hold on. Let me pull up this page. Very interesting right here. Super interesting. All right, what we got here? Legion of Doom says he think Infinity War had 400 million. Yeah, I think it was close to that too. I think it was close to that as well. But that film also made close to like 1.5 billion. So they're making their money back big time, plus some with those movies. Walter Hamada was hired to cut some budgets. That's for damn sure. That is for damn sure. Yeah, 100%. Proctarius, excited for Fast 9. Go to see it next week. Happy for you. I'm not going to see it. It's not my kind of movie, But, it's about family, man. It's about family. That's why everyone goes. That's why everyone sees it, right? It's about, family. Yeah, Kasuga. Yeah, you would think a James Bond movie wouldn't be like an overblown budget like that because it really doesn't look like that. When you're watching the movie on screen, it doesn't look like that much money's there. But like 300 fucking million, Like, are you Jesus? Anywho, what was I going to show you? I was going to show you the Hollywood Stock Exchange for Suicide Squad. Yeah, share screen. I think this show is like fascinating. This is fascinating shit because I want you to look what they have the lawn at 257 million and the short is 27 million. Dude, like that wouldn't be that'd be some disastrous shit if the Suicide Squad only made 27 million worldwide. Can you imagine that? That would be some disastrous shit because it's definitely like 150 million production for sure. But look at this chart. Look at it. It's doing fine. It's doing fine August, September, October, November. This is during COVID, by the way. It's it's charting pretty well. And then boom, the second HBO and Warner Brothers, they roll out that whole, we're going to release movies on our streaming platform and in theaters at the same time. The second they announce that shit, boom, boom, like, damn. Like, this is what the disputes are always up. This is what Christopher Nolan was talking about, dude. This is why everyone was so pissed at Warner Brothers for doing this to their movies. They're losing out on a crazy amount of money just to get more subscribers for their HBO Max thing. And it didn't really work out. I don't think they gained that many new subscribers. So I don't know. But actually, it's climbing back up, but it's not going to reach its peak that it was at. So is the Suicide Squad going to make $250 million its opening weekend? Comments, yes or no? Worldwide box office, $250 million its first week in theaters. Do you think Suicide Squad can do it? I don't know. I don't think it can. I don't think it can. Because, like, I'll be watching it on HBO Max the first day. And if I don't like it, I'm not going to go to theaters to watch it. But if I do like it, maybe I'll go to theaters to watch it. Maybe. Or I'll just rewatch it again on HBO Max. You know, this whole... It's so dumb, guys. It's so dumb to release movies on HBO Max. I mean, I can't get over it. I can't get over it. I'm sure a lot of these directors can't get over it either. Jesus. Whew. That's some fucked up shit. That is some fucked up shit. It is getting a wide release. It will be worldwide. It is wrapped. It's coming out August 6th, which is next month. Next month, guys. What movies are you guys looking forward to here? Huh? No. You guys are all no, fuck no, hell no, hell no. Yeah, I mean, $250 million worldwide opening weekend. You would hope it would, you would hope, but yeah, I don't think so. And I think it does have a smaller budget than that first Suicide Squad. So that is the bright side of that. Do I think Zack Snyder's back on DC? No. I went over that at the beginning of the video. I think him just being on the Suicide Squad executive producer list is just something that they had to do contractually. I really think he's done with Warner Brothers. I think it was a long time coming too. I think it was a long time coming. Halloween, most anticipated release. Interesting. I expect Halloween Kills to make a good amount of money too. A good amount. Who doesn't want to go see Halloween? You know, Halloween Kills. Oh yeah, it's been ever since that trailer dropped. It's been spiking too. So people are interested. Over under 130 million. Over under 130 million. What do you guys think? Halloween Kills, big franchise. First movie did very well. Did better than they expected, I think. And most people liked it. You know, I think it's gonna make 200 million. I'm gonna go way over 200 million. The new Sopranos looks, yeah, it looks great, and that's the guy who played the main guy in that show. It's his son that's playing a younger version of him. I think that's dope. It's dope, but he looks just like him. Like I can't even tell him apart. What was the other movie? Oh yeah, old. Let's see what old is doing here. That's the new M. Night Shyamalan film. Universal's actually distributing it. I don't know if they helped him with the actual production budget of it. They might have. I don't know. I have to look into it. But yeah, I hope people go see it. M. Night Shyamalan deserves a little love. He's been on making some good films. All right, like his last bad film was fucking After Earth. That was a while ago. The Visit was awesome. Split was awesome. Glass was pretty good. I think people are split on Glass, funny enough. But still, Old, if you checked out that trailer, I think that movie looks dope. I don't know what the fuck's going on in it. People are aging on a beach. Sign me up. You know what I'm saying? Give me that twist, M. Night Shyamalan. Make it a good twist. You got my money. What's some other? There was another movie. What was it? That's coming out. Oh my god. Oh, The Green Knight. The Green Knight. Who's excited for The Green Knight? Let's see who's excited for it. Not that many people. It's going up and down, up and down, up and down. That movie looks dope. I watched that trailer. That looked dope. I should do a reaction to it. It was pretty fucking cool. But it's valued really low right now. Just can I share the screen again? Bigger. As you see, it's valued super low right now. The Green Knight. And I feel like this A24, they've been on the come up. They've been on the come up for 5-10 years here. They don't make that many bad movies. I'm feeling like this one might be a sleeper hit right here. Might have some legs. It looks really inventive. It's like a King Arthur tale about some other knight that's not fucking King Arthur. I think that's a good idea. It might be a sleeper hit. Might just be a sleeper hit. When's it come out? Do they have a release date on here? Yeah, here we go. July 30th, this month, in theaters, wide release. I hope it does good. I like A24. I like a lot of their movies. And they've been on the come up. They've been on the come up for a long time. So let's keep it going. A24. Hope it's a hit. Anyway, what else do you guys want to talk about here? What are the movies? I think we went over Aquaman. I don't think Aquaman's going to make $1 billion. I think the first movie really was just the right time, right place, man. Right time, right place for that first movie. And I'm thinking back to when Aquaman came out. Was anything else in theaters at that time? I feel like it had the Christmas audience to itself, really. It's just a perfect storm for that movie. Perfect storm. And I don't think there's no way they could possibly be expecting Aquaman to make another $1 billion. There's no way. I just don't think so. I just don't think so. They did Ron Weasley dirty in the Harry Potter movie. So many great lines, great moments, just throw it to the one. Oh yeah, they had to cut something. What was that thing? What was that producer that said? Yeah, we cut 400 pages out Harry Potter. What are you talking about, fanboy Zack Snyder? We just cut 400 pages out Harry Potter. They gotta fit it into a reasonable runtime with these movies. Ron Weasley, yeah, he definitely got the shaft for sure. Somebody had to. Here. Hunter Iggy, welcome to the stream. You don't have to type out the whole name, by the way. Do you think Mega Fox will go to the DCEU? Maybe. Why not? She's hot. She's already in a DC movie. It's called, what was the cowboy one? Jonah Hex. She was already in a DC movie. Jonah Hex. Go check out Jonah Hex. Oh, we should look up how bad Jonah Hex did real quick here. This is fun. We should do this like every week. Just look up fucking box office shit. A lot of people think, I just guess on this shit. Like, no, I'm looking at fucking I'm looking at shit. I'm looking at numbers. Why isn't it coming up on the numbers? How the fuck do you spell it? Am I spelling it wrong? I think I'm spelling it wrong. Jonah Hicks. Oh, how's everyone's day doing? How's everyone's day going here? Huh? Jonah Hicks. Oof. Let's share this. Share screen. You want to see a bomb? You guys want to see a bomb? Like what a real bomb is? Thank you, Hunter Eggy. Thank you, Hunter Eggy. That's what a real bomb is. Jonah Hicks costs almost 50 million, 47 million, almost 50 million to make. It only made 11. It only made 11 million, 0.2 times its budget. That is a disastrous bomb on epic proportions. You want to look up a worse bomb? Green Lantern. Let's look it up again, in case we all forgot. This monstrous bomb here. It made a 219 worldwide. DVD sales not that bad. But it had a $200 million budget. Oh, woof. It was in front of almost 3,800 screens. That might as well be 4,000. Woof. Had some legs. It had longer legs than Batman versus Superman. Go figure. But still. Woof. Biff your girlfriend. Woof. So, let's go back to Batman vs. Superman again. See this. See how everything went off the rails with the DC universe. I mean, 206. I feel like it's an oddly specific number. That's oddly specific. So it must be true. 263 million. 3.3 times. Just breaking even. Its legs were not that great. It should have been much better legs than that, considering its opening weekend was fucking massive. 50% of its earnings was from its opening weekend, yo. 80 million. 80 million. Right there. 80 million. What Man of Steel do at home? I think Man of Steel did better on a Blu-ray sales here. Let's look at it. It might have. It might not have. Let's see. Let's see here. Man of Steel. Had longer legs. Yeah. Look at those numbers for Man of Steel's home market. Pretty damn good. I'm surprised. Like it did. What? That's almost 40 million better than BVS. So where were all the people that bought Man of Steel? Why didn't they go out and buy BVS? They just gave up on the franchise. That's like, I don't know. It's weird. Where'd all those people go, huh? They just disappeared. They just bought Man of Steel and never went back to see the sequel. That's what happens. Yeah, Kasuka, yeah. That's Jonah Hex. Oof. Real bad. Sakaro. You want to look up Sakaro? I guess we could do that. I don't think the budget on Sakaro. Does he call it Sakaro? Sakaro? I don't think the budget was that high on that movie, so let's see what they have. Oh, yeah. It didn't really do that great. It didn't really do that great. Ooh. You know, 80 million in theaters. Not much international, so like international was not helping it at all. But then again, it was only in 2,600 screens. Yeah, almost half the amount of screens. Maybe if it was in 4,000 screens, it would have did better, but that would have drove up the prices. It drove up the prices. 2.8 times its production budget. Had legs, lots of legs in the domestic box office there. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think the opening weekend really counts for that because it had like an indie opening and then it went nationwide. But yeah, what the second film do? What did the second? There was a second film, Did anyone see the second film? Is it this one right here? Yeah, I don't think it does good. I don't think it does good. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, man. That must be a disappointment because when you spend, 35 million on a movie, you're expecting it to do better than 76 million worldwide, and it was playing in front of more theaters. Ooh, that sucks. That sucks for them. That sucks for them right there. But yeah, we go on for an hour. Did I buy Zack Snyder's Justice League Blu-ray disc? Yeah, it's in the mail. It's in the mail. I get all the steelbooks. Actually, the only one I'm missing is Birds of Prey. I think that's the only one I'm missing. So what did Zack Snyder done again? Did you miss the first part of the stream? Did you miss that first part? Yeah. I think that's very interesting too. That because Man of Steel came out 2013. The Blu-ray was out by the end of that year, probably like 2014. So it's been on the marketplace a long time. Almost going on a decade, right? We're getting close to it. So maybe those numbers for Endgame are going to go up. Metalhead's just jumped in. Never on time, damn it. Damn you, Metalheads. But yeah, just to wrap up that Zack Snyder thing, he's executive producer on the Suicide Squad, but I don't think it means anything. He's definitely getting paid for it. I don't know what his percentage of that budget is. I don't know how much they're gonna give him. It can't be 25%. It's got to be lower than 10%. Because he really had nothing to do with James Gunn's Suicide Squad. So yeah, I think it's just a contractual thing. They're just doing it to fill some contractual obligations. Because when he signed on to Man of Steel, he signed on for a bunch of fucking producer credits on a bunch of DC films. And technically, the Suicide Squad is labeled Suicide Squad 2, unlike the Hollywood Stock Exchange, right? He brought in Margot. I don't think he did. I don't think he brought in Margot Robbie. Yeah. Casting directors brought in those people, dude. What's up, Shadow? Shadow's just getting home. Just got home. I woke him up today. Yeah. That's it. We talked a lot about box offices here. I think Shazam's going to be the better one. Oh, yeah, Black Adam. We forgot to look at Black Adam. Let's look at what they got Black Adam at. Should I just look up Dwayne Johnson? Dwayne. I loved that WWE when CM Punk was going after The Rock, and he kept calling him Dwayne. Hey, Dwayne, nice to see you. It's been a few years since you've been wrestling, Dwayne. That shit was great. Oh yeah, but yeah, let's look at a fly. No. I think it's fly. Share screen. Share screen. Chrome tab. Black Adam. Share. It's fluctuating, but as you see, since December, been driving up. Doesn't look like it shows any signs of slowing, and we don't know which way we are going. I fucking love that scene in Willy Wonka where fucking he starts screaming at them in the fucking river boat, like in the tunnel. I think about that like at least twice a day. At least twice a day. Just scaring them. Oh god. That movie's so fucking good. But anyway, yeah. I don't think they know what to value this Black Adam movie. I think just the fact The Rock's in it, that gives it a lot of potential. But as you see, it's very short, and the long is very long. It's like they don't know what the fuck. It could make, over 200 million. It could make 10 million. They have no fucking idea. July 29th. Is that official? July 29th, 2022? That's got to be the most recent one. That's got to be the most recent date right there. How's Forever Purge doing? Not that good. Amy Schwimmer, she's going down, huh? I can't believe Amy Schwimmer is still relevant. Why do people watch movies for Amy Schwimmer? It doesn't make any sense. Pete Davidson on the rise. Yeah, he had a good movie with Judd Apatow. I didn't watch it. I heard it was good, but yeah. Black Adam. I think Black Adam is probably gonna do just as good as Shazam, Fury of the Gods, roughly. And I'm making a prediction. It's not that bold of a prediction, but I'm predicting Shazam is gonna make more than 400 million worldwide in its total run. It's gonna make more than that. How much more? It could be a lot more. It could be like 500 million. Say it could. That's the range. 400 to 600 million for Shazam. And if it does that, then The Rock would be right in line with that, with his Black Adam movie. It would be right in line with that. But yeah, that's going to do it for now. We've been on for an hour. What are your thoughts on Evil Superman? I made a video about it. Go check out the video. I think Grant Morrison is staying in his lane. If you're going to talk about Nightmare Clock, bring up the Superman from the animated series. What about Superman from the animated series? No, Shadow. That's Gandolfini's son. He just looks like him. That's Gandolfini's son, dude. He looked like him. Pretty awesome. But yeah. I'm going to side with Grant Morrison because he's a legendary comic writer that's wrote Superman stories. I think his words have more weight than anybody else. That's including me. Alex, what are your thoughts about Andy Muschietti describing Flash and Keaton in The Flash as two idiots, possibly making Keaton look like a joke on screen? Where did he say that? Was that recent? Did he say that? What does that mean? Make Keaton and Flash look like two idiots. What does that mean? I don't know. I need the full comment of what he said. I need the full context there. When does what come out? The Rock, Black Adam comes out. What was it? Fucking, it's here somewhere. I think it was like July 2022. 2022? Yeah, 2022. The shoot for July. So yeah. Shadow Vessel. Alan Moore hates Snyder's Watchmen. Yeah. I don't think he's seen it though. He also hates the V for Vendetta movie. He also hates the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. He hates that movie too. Alan Moore hates every movie that Hollywood makes because he believes comic books are a different medium than films. And he believes in the art form of comic books. And they shouldn't be even transferred to films. That's what he believes. On the other hand, I think comic books are literally like storyboards for movies. Like it's literally a storyboard for a movie, a comic book. The same exact thing. When you look at storyboards, you look at comic book, it's like the same fucking thing, really. But you know, Alan Moore has his opinions. But I like Grant Morrison better. A lot of people don't like that Watchmen movie. I don't even know that. Who are we talking about? Alan Moore? Yeah, he deserves to be. Yeah, he earned it. He earned to be stuck up. He earned that for all the legendary books. Mind you, if it wasn't for like Frank Miller and Alan Moore, I don't think Zack Snyder would have a career right now. What would he base his movies off of? You know what I'm saying? Oh, I remember John Aaron Garza got real mad when I said that. He's like, like, come on. Like 300. If 300's not a success, I don't think Zack Snyder is still working in Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? Like, thank you, Frank Miller, for making the story. Credit where credit's due. Yeah, bad, yeah. I wonder what the production budget on this Suicide Squad movie is. They got lots of motherfuckers on here. You know, Viola Davis is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. She's 12 on the casting list? 12th or 13th? Like what? Sylvester Stallone's 4th on the casting list. Holy shit. And of course, Margot Robbie's at the top. Taiki Waititi, the guy who made Thor Ragnarok, he's 3rd on the casting list for the Suicide Squad. What role's he playing? I didn't even know he was in the movie. What role's he playing? Interesting stuff. Of course, Charles Robin on here as well as a producer. But yeah, that's going to do it for now. I just want to talk box office shit. Yeah, I think we did that. I love it. Your Shadow's playing both sides. Oh, yeah, he's a sellout now. He's a sellout now. Oh, God. You funny, Shadow. Yes, white Portuguese. Yes, white Portuguese. I think it's fair to say, I think it's fair to say that. Harley Quinn is going to make. Wait. Harley Quinn's going to make the other male cast look dumb in the new movie for female empowerment. Are we talking about Suicide Squad? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. I think Harley Quinn said something. I mean, Margot Robbie. She said something recently about like she thinks Harley Quinn works better in like team up movies rather than like solo movies. I really like that she owned up to that because Birds of Prey was essentially a Harley Quinn solo movie and it fucking flopped like a motherfucker. Where is it? Let's look up Birds of Prey. Let's be the last one. Yeah, this flopped hard. Birds of Prey. That fucking stupid title. Yeah. It made $200 million worldwide. Its budget was $82 million. So it made 2.5 times its production budget. So not at 3. It was in front of 4,200 screens. Just as many screens as fucking Endgame. Essentially. Yeah. 2.5, that's not a number you're looking for. Anything with a 2, you're not looking for that. You're looking for 3s or higher. 4 is the goal. 4 or higher is the goal. 3 is just like you're breaking even. If you're like 3 times your production budget, you're breaking even. Yeah, 2 is not looking good right there. Yeah, there's no reason to see it. Dude, I try to erase that film from my memory here. I think I could stay on for like another 5 or 10 minutes here. Are you tired of evil Superman? Yeah, I think we all are. It's a fucking cop-out when you think about it. Like, just a cop-out. Why can't we get a Superman? You know what I'm saying? That does things for the right reasons. Like, Jonathan Kent dies in Man of Steel. Superman doesn't become evil. You know what I'm saying? He actually becomes a better person after Jonathan Kent dies. He helps people selflessly. Selflessly. I guess that's a word. After Jonathan Kent dies. So why would the death of Lois or Martha or both of them, why would that break him? You know? It wouldn't. It wouldn't break him. The death of his father didn't break him. Killing Zod with his bare hands didn't break him. I don't know. What did I think of Tomorrow War? I thought it was solid. I have lots of problems with the time travel. And the ending of the movie, the last 15 minutes, it's like an epilogue. But like I like how they do. Like how they wrap it up, and it's not like a sequel bait. There's no sequel bait in the movie. There's no franchise with this Tomorrow War. It ends. You know what I'm saying? Like you get a definitive ending. I like that a lot. But it's a shame that movie wasn't released in theaters. Well, it's really not going to get a big release at all. I mean, it's a shame because that would have been dope to see in theaters. And I'm sure it would have made some money. But yeah, Amazon Prime took the hit on that to get people to sign up for Amazon Prime. I don't know. I wish it was in theaters. Ryan C. Is Furious 7 the first successful because of Paul Walker's send-off? I think that had something to do with it. It was his last, wasn't it the last one he was in? And I think that was the first James Wan one, right? Furious 7, right? I don't know. That's another perfect storm movie, you know? A lot of things going for it. Anyway, that's going to do it for now. Have a great day, y'all. Have a great day. I want to talk about some box office shit. And obviously, as things fluctuate, as we get closer to Suicide Squad, we'll make more of these. Coffee's cold. Coffee's cold now. Yeah, Shabba, so we can stream. Hit me up in my DMs. Yeah. Last Son of Krypton, you know. Superman, Son of Krypton is a very good book. Yeah. They should have. Wow, Watcher coming up with the Canadian Super Chats. Thank you, man. I don't know what super sticker means, but thank you. You're the man, Watcher. You are the man. No, you the man. Why we not get perfect Superman? Isn't that the question that we'll end on? Why we not get perfect? Oh, you know what? Oh, dude, maybe I should look up some hate comments I got on that video because they are so stupid. They're so stupid. There's one particular really stupid one that like he clearly didn't watch the video because here we go. Hold on. Clearly he didn't watch the fucking video. You can tell by what he says in it. Where is it? I gotta go to the studio, the YouTube studio. Where is it? Yeah, Darkseid's daughter, you gotta stop spamming. You gotta stop spamming. Okay. Oh, shit. I think I gotta go to the actual bit. But if I'm remembering right, he was like, why do people complain that Superman has emotions? I'm like, that's not what we're talking about at all. That's not what we're talking about in the video at all. We're talking about Grant Morrison's comments. Is Lois Lane enough of a reason for Superman to go evil? Like, even the death of his mother and Lois, is that enough of a reason? Anti-life equation. That's great and all. I wish they used it in the movie. I wish they used it in the movie. But they didn't. They didn't. You don't ever see Superman succumb to the anti-life equation in Justice League. You don't see it happen. You just have to assume it happens, right? And that's where the disconnect with Justice League is happening for me. There's a lot of assumptions we got to make about what the fuck is going on in the movie. And that's not how you make a movie, you know? You show what's happening. You know what I'm saying? You don't leave it up to the audience to just guess and like have to watch like 1,000 fucking Zack Snyder interviews to fucking understand what's going on in the movie. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so fucking ridiculous. God damn it. Yeah, there was another guy. He kept saying like all this different shit that wasn't in the movie. Like if it's not in the movie, I don't care what they said in interviews. If it's not in the movie, it didn't happen. Okay? All right? That's how movies work. If you didn't explain your thesis in the movie well enough, you failed. Zack Snyder's done that in 2 straight movies. What was the thesis in Army of the Dead? What was the point of Army of the Dead? Can anybody give me a rational explanation for what the fuck happened in Army of the Dead? Watch it with another super chat. Super sticker. I don't know what that means. I feel like you're trying to put like something there, but it's not showing up on my end. Yeah, it's just a teaser. I know. I showed the image of Darkseid, but you don't know if that's like the anti-life equation or is fucking or is Superman just like, you know, broken. You don't know what's happening right there. Yes, thank you, White Portuguese. Thank you, White Portuguese. The director could say whatever the fuck he wants, like after the movie's out, you know? They could say whatever the fuck they want to fill in all these holes. And Lane brings up a good point. Marvel, the MCU movies, they do that all the time. The Russo brothers did that like crazy for like Infinity War and Endgame. You were just supposed to infer like half the shit that was going on in those movies, which didn't make a whole lot of sense. Oh my god. Years. He's been saying it for years. So why did he put it in the movie Shadow Vessel? You know what I'm saying? Why did he put it there? You know what I'm saying? Maybe because he just thought of it like after the fact. After he made the movie, then he thought of it. You know what I'm saying? And then he tried to retrofit it into the movie. The same with the black suit. Like they made the movie and then they thought to put in the black suit. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. This retrofitting into stuff is ridiculous. Yeah. Army of the Dead was simplified for international audience. That's why the script was trash. I think it had something to do with that. Whoever wrote that script too is also why it was trash. But anyway, that's gonna do it for now. You know, do it. He's gonna be doing it. Yeah, Shadow Vessel. Do you remember Zack Snyder ever talking about anti-life equation when Batman versus Superman was coming out, or when they were making Justice League? If you could pull me up a quote from Zack Snyder from 2017 or 18 talking about anti-life equation, 2017 or 18, I doubt it. Maybe at the end of 2018, going into 2019. Maybe that's when he started mentioning it. You know. I should direct a Justice League movie. Boom. All right. I'll see y'all later. I gotta go. In type. Driving force behind the second movie. I think you mean the 4th movie, Shadow. The 4th movie. I love they should, you know, if they were gonna do this whole anti-life equation, why didn't we mention it in BVS? Why didn't we mention it in Man of Steel? You mentioned the Codex in Man of Steel. That was never brought up again. Codex was just a MacGuffin for 1 year, and it was never brought up again. They could have that would have been a better explanation if the Codex had something to do with what was going on, but that was just an idea they had, and they just completely got rid of after Man of Steel. So, who's to say they weren't going to get rid of the anti-life equation after Justice League? Who's to say they weren't going to change shit again? You know what I'm saying? They were changing shit every movie. But anyway, that's going to do it for now. Everybody have a great day. I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye for now.